Hey YouTube, how's it going? Salt Princess here, and today I wanted to make a little bit of a guide video on how I personally make a little bit of extra currency at the start of every league. So we're like 5 or 6 days into the start of the 3.7 melee rework that is known as Legion, and I only just got access to Uber Labs yesterday, which is slow to say the least. I don't typically love spending my currency on completion that other characters or other players have done for me. I like to find stuff on my own. So, because of that, I go a little bit slower. But that's okay. So, what are we doing? We are going into the Uber Lab. I just bought a bunch of offerings because I've been farming this. I think this is my 7th run today. It's a good tile set, so I'm kind of just trying to speed farm. I think I should probably try to honor that and actually speed farm for the sake of this video. But, so Uber Labyrinth, why? Oh my god, why? Well, particularly, you can actually make a lot of currency through like selling off enchanted helmets, but more often than not, you also just like find nice currency, and the coffers at the end of the labyrinth also tend to, at least at the beginning of the league, offer up the opportunity for some pretty nice things well, yesterday I got an entire coffer full of 20 quality gems. I think I got like 15 to 20 quality gems. Little big V's for the helm. And so that's nice. I think the best one I got was like Scourge Arrow. I think I got a level 17, 20 quality Scourge Arrow. There's probably a couple C. Like, it's gotta be. So Scourge Arrow is like one of the best Legion content clearing skills in the game right now. So like, it's gotta be worth more than nothing. So I haven't price checked it. I haven't sold it. I still want a big Legion. You know what? I died to something in this room last time. I'm not trying to fuck with this elite in here anymore. I think there's a new enemy modifier. I got one tapped by a fucking skeleton on my last take. I was so like disturbed. Like, wow. And it had a modifier that I've never seen. It said allies deal substantially more physical damage. I never read that before, ever. And on top of that, it said crits are lucky and deals more physical damage. And quick, which means that it does it at a heightened movement and attack speed. So he literally sprinted up to me and punched me in the face, and I think it probably did like just a jillion. It did a jillion damage. It was really upsetting because I was having a good run too. I just got twice blessed from a dark shrine, and then just walked up to somebody and just got my ass handed to me. It wasn't even like a scary elite. It was like one of those slow giant skeletons with the club. Anyway, who cares? So like, why are we here? We're farming specifically dark shrines that will allow us to get an additional blessing out of the dark shrines, which are the things that give us the enchantments at the end of the labyrinth. And the reason that we do that is because like it's a multiplicative, I guess, modifier to our opportunities to make a large amount of currency from the helmet enchantments that are out right now. And so the one in question that I think is going to be the biggest money for this league, which I haven't done my homework yet. I don't actually know like how lucrative it is going to be, but specifically I'm here looking for Cyclone helm enchants. Probably Cyclone damage. I know there's always like a 40% damage increase to pretty much every skill in the game. I think Consecrated Path, like 40% damage. Increased damage on Conk Path is probably going to be a good one as well. Similarly, there's always Tectonic Slam, things like that. Additional projectiles on Molten Strike, even though Molten Strike got nerfed, I'm sure is going to still be a nice one. Look at me, I'm a fucking god. Never mind. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And so Dark Shrine farming, although tedious and a little bit slow at times, it's good. It's really good. Specifically because you can also get modifiers to the boss encounters. You can also get modifiers to your own attributes as the player character. You could get like, you know, always has lucky crits or something like that, like 100% chance to crit. You can get like substantial defensive buffs. You can get huge HP and mana regen buffs. You can get basically any regular shrine that exists you can find in the form of a dark shrine, and it'll give you that permanent buff while you're in the Uber Lab. And so that's really good. And then you can also find things that make the Azaro fight easier. There's one called like tension ceases, or movement ceases tension mounts or something like that, which turns off all of the traps in the Azaro encounter in the third iteration of that encounter, which is like the most dangerous one, specifically because the room is filled with traps. So that's really good too. But most ideally, the best option from all of that, oh, I know where you are, is the Be Twice Blessed enchantment, which, wow. No. The Be Twice Blessed enchantment allows us an opportunity to re-roll whatever we get from that final divine font at the end of the labyrinth. Am I gonna die right here? Hello? So yeah, we clicked on that a little quick, but we got a diamond shrined permanently, which will be hilarious for when I fight Azaro. Oops. And so this is kind of just what I do at the beginning of the league. It's not the most high octane content ever. It's not really necessarily, I mean, it's compelling to me because like I know that eventually I'm gonna get the big roll. Like I just know that if I keep doing it, I'm gonna get increased cyclone damage or increased, you know, last league I got +2 maximum stages to Winter Orb. The league before that I got +2 additional projectiles to Molten Strike. And I got reduced duration on Stormcall effect, which is like really, really good for Vol Stormcall. And I actually still use that one. I have a Vol Stormcaller on Standard, which is like by far my favorite character. It's so much fun to play. It's very, very honestly like challenging and engaging, and very, very much a feast or famine playstyle, but I'll be damned. I love it. I went the wrong way. This is to a silver key. I remember this. I did this last time. We're just gonna leave. How do I know? How do I know? Well, chat, well, YouTube universe, I know that I went the wrong way because there's a third-party website. I should probably just look up the name, called Uber Lab Maps. I'm gonna call it Uber Lab Maps. That's not what it's actually called, but it's just a map for the PoE labyrinths that's player created, player made, maintained by players, made by players for players, and it's pretty cool. I know at least one of the people that is involved with that. Their name is Suit Size Small. They're involved in the actual like drawing of the maps every single day. The labyrinth map rotates, and when it does, Suit Size Small and a handful of other Path of Exile community members, they go into the labyrinth and they explore every single room and every single nook and cranny. They find all the dark shrines, they find all the buffs, they find the most optimal route, they find out what kind of weapon Azaro has, they find out all the buffs and all the potential things that could go on in the Azaro encounter. and they pass that information on to us to make our farming time that much easier, that much quicker, that much simpler, and that much more enjoyable, and therefore that much more lucrative. So if you ever actually take part in farming the Uber Lab and you've ever used that website, I highly recommend going and saying hi to Suit Size Small and just thanking them for their contribution to the community. Their service is completely invaluable, and it really benefits players like me all the time. Like, I would go out and farm that information on my own, but like the fact that I don't have to is really just comforting, just straight up. So we got another dark shrine there. It says the heart quickens, the blood thickens. This means I'm going to take, I think, 50% reduced damage from traps. It even says it right over here. And so that's obviously helpful. It'll be kind of redundant and sad if, oh, okay, so here's an opportunity. Check this out. So these divine fonts right here apply buffs to Izaro or curse you. There's temp chains, that sucks. Elemental weakness, that sucks. Vulnerability, that sucks. All three of those curses are super duper fucked up, but it doesn't matter because we have a diamond shrine, so we're just going to one-shot this fool anyways. Probably. Maybe not. Probably, though. You're blind, and you're dead. I put, so you may have noticed I like walked up to him and then frost blinked on him. My frost blink is linked up with a blind support. So I think, I don't know what the percentage blind is, but how about like is that it? Only 10%? What? 10% chance to blind? Wow, I thought that was way better. Whatever. Okay, we may have to stop doing that then. Damn, I've been giving myself a very false sense of security about my blinds. Oh my goodness, it helps to read. Believe it or not, guys, I know we don't play video games to read, but wow, it benefits you so much when you actually do. Let me tell you, if you're ever having trouble with Path of Exile, just stop, take a minute, and read. It's gonna help, I guarantee it. Anyway, back to what we're doing. So we're going through this looking specifically for all of the dark shrines, for an opportunity at a shrine that gives us 2 blessings from the divine font. Was that my second Izaro trial? I fucked myself. I also have a twice blessed prophecy in my stash that I was gonna pop on for the video just to really hammer my point home. That extra enchant opportunities are super duper beneficial, and we may actually still have an opportunity to do that. I think I know a way to cheese it, so we'll see. Gonna give it a shot at least. Let me just make sure. Oh yeah, totally can. So I've already taken it upon myself to, oh, this is just for loot. I didn't need to do that. I've already taken it upon myself to memorize today's like Labyrinth setup. I actually ran it yesterday for the first time because I finished all my Trials of Ascendancy, and so my character wasn't even fully ascended until yesterday. But that being said, I ran it once and I looked up the information on the Uber Lab Maps website, and I realized very quickly that one, it was going to be a quick run, and then when I actually did it, it just like it felt so nice for somebody who actually goes through and gets all of the dark shrines that I decided, you know, today's the day to farm it until the tile set changes. So that's just what I'm gonna do until like I think it's 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon Pacific Standard Time that the tile set for the entire Labyrinth actually changes, and so that's when the folks who compile the information for the Uber Lab maps are really doing like the most. So that's cool, because like I myself will just go into the Labyrinth and run it once myself to find out how it feels, but I don't have to, because I know somebody else will do it for me and the information will be made available to me. What am I doing right now? I'm just running into walls like an idiot, so let me just show you how this looks on the map. A little pro tip thing that I've learned is, you see this switch right here? I've discovered that these switches are almost always right next to these skeletons. Another thing to look for is on my mini map right here. Before this wall was actually dropped, this actual little atrium still shows up on the mini map. So if you ever feel like just boneheading your way through this and just running in. Oh, did I get it twice? Whoa, I got twice blessed. Sick. That's what we're here for. Why did it happen twice? That's weird. Okay, there's one more dark shrine in here. We're gonna get it anyways, just in case we can turn off all the traps in Azara's room. I totally died. He did the teleport move where he makes this big AoE like green thing around him, and if you're standing within that circle for more than like a second, he teleports you to a random location in the room. And he threw me on top of like a spike trap, and I got shot with a poison dart right before he teleported me. So I teleported and I instantly died. Oh look, movement ceases, tension mounts. There's no traps in the fight. Holy shit. YouTube universe, we finally got our video. I'm gonna die now. Watch, I'm gonna die to the fucking traps before I even get to the encounter. Lol. No. They fixed pathing, by the way. Movement's totally fixed. Your character should never do shit like that where you like click over this way and then run that way anyways. That's that got fixed, guys. There's no problems with that anymore, by the way. Said the bad gamer, trying to convince themselves that they're actually good and it's not their lack of skill. Okay, we're ready to go. Pray for me, guys. This is it. This is the money shot right here. Here we go. Oh, lol. And I got the diamond shrine. This actually shouldn't be an issue at all. Should just be able to stand right here. Drop my thing. And then punch, 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 and go. And punch, 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 get cold. Okay. So this is why things are lucrative, right? So we're still at the beginning of the league. So like, you know, things like orbs of alchemy are huge. Things like jeweler's orbs are actually pretty huge. Blessed orbs are meh, whatever. The first one of these Uber Labyrinths I did this league, I got one of those chests that has these like leveled and quality gems, but it was the big sick one, the good. I came in and I got a bunch of like level 15 plus gems that were all 20 quality, and I got like 15 or 20 of them, and I think one of them was like Scourge Arrow. Check it out. Oh, I didn't do the thing. No, my twice blessed. No. See, look, I got twice enchanted. No, I forgot. But yeah, I got all of these. So what did I get? I got Cleave. That's cool right now. I got Dread Banner. That's cool right now, right? 2 Cleaves. Oh my goodness. I got a Frenzy. I got a Scourge Arrow. Innervate. That's probably pretty fucking cool right now too. Blasphemy support. Yes, all the time. No complaints. So I am looking for something. Oh, just for the YouTubes. I got the thing. So let's just do this. Increase contagion duration. I wonder. I'm actually going to alt tab for that. Oh man, that would suck if that's a good one. I don't want that on this helmet. Contagion duration. Not contagion damage. Let's try that again. So contagion duration on an item level, we'll just call it 80 helm, just completely random helm. That's only worth like 4 or 5. No, that's worth like 30C. I mean, I could just sell this helmet and just straight up make the 30C. It's not like the best thing in the world ever and ever. Huh. Part of me wants to keep it, but I'm not going to. Oh, be something good. Herald of Purity has 30% reduced mana reservation. I bet that's actually worth something. That's actually good. That is actually good. Let's look that up. The Purity has a reduced mana reservation on an item level. 80. Holy fuck, dude. It's on a Starconja, too. Are you kidding me? Yeah, so that one's 50C. So the reroll was worth there. That's actually sick. That's actually sick. YouTube, we did it. We got something. Yay! Yay, YouTube! Look at that. We got something. Hey, hold on. Check this out. Like, look, I have, like, no fucking mana. Can I turn it on anyways? Nah. If I take my banner off, can I? Oh! Can I still cast? No! I can't cast at all. But if I go over here and I get that charisma, that's pretty good. Or if I turn anger off and I put my war banner back on, look at all that. Oh my goodness. Wow. What's that do for my damage? What? Yo, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What? Hold on. Nah, it's not more. But it's so much less mana reserved. I think we're done with anger. I think we're done with anger, chat. Yo, okay, I'm sorry. I'm pogging out. I'm happy with that. That's a good outcome for me. I'm pretty stoked on that. So anyway, that's it. That was like a great example of why I farm Uber Labs at the beginning of the league. That's tight. That's a 50C on a generic helmet. I think the fact that it's on a Starconja, and Starconja is like pretty meta right now. I could probably sell this helm for an X or more, like realistically right now. So that's great. I'm honestly gonna look into just buying a fresh Starconja right now and selling this one. So congratulations, Salt Princess. You just made some money, honey. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been a pretty good explanation and showcase of how you can make money through UberLab farming. It was pretty easy. Just takes a little bit of time. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Ciao.